Douglas Murray made a very specific but extremely interesting point on the recent podcast with Joe Rogan, where he said,
in the 2000s, I started to think, if somebody came along and declared prophethood at the moment, they could do quite well.
And it's very interesting that over the recent years, we've had certain video series such as The Messiah, the Netflix series, where certain scenes depicted this reality. Whether he was in Washington or in the Middle East, people were following him in their numbers. Maybe some subliminal messaging going on here, but Allah knows best. Look, even under my last video, a brother commented and he said that this particular statement of Murray reminded him of Dajjal. So why is this the case? Why would it be the case that people, if a prophet was to emerge today, a godly type figure, Dajjal, as we know, why would people follow him? Why would people want to follow him? It's because we're seeing a very interesting transition now, especially amongst the atheists. New atheism is old. People are not satisfied with that dry, Dawkinian, if you like, naturalistic atheism. They want more. They recognize and they acknowledge that we are deeply spiritual beings. They want spirituality, obviously with the absence of God. They don't want to acknowledge God. They don't want to acknowledge organized religion, but they want spirituality. Such people are so desperate that whenever someone comes with any alternative, they are ready to hearken on to that type of person. That person becomes a celebrity or superstar. Whether it's someone like Jordan Peterson who proposes an existential solution, or someone like Sadhguru who gives you a type of pseudo-spiritual mumbo-jumbo approach. But it just shows, it goes to show how desperate people are these days. When Dajjal comes, these people are ripe. So let's briefly look at the common person today. What is the mindset? What is the psychology? What are the belief systems of the people today, generally speaking? You have someone that's probably atheist or an agnost, someone that's materialistic, someone that adopts the YOLO mentality, you only live once. You know, someone who at the same time recognizes the need for spirituality and therefore is dabbling in these new age type of ways and systems. At the very same time, they don't want to acknowledge God as a creator and that we're a God that we were created to worship. They want to remain being God themselves, but at the same time be spiritually satisfied. This type of person is exactly the type of person that would follow Dajjal, because what would Dajjal do? He would show people things. He would show them miracles. He would kill a person and bring a person back to life. He would present riches to people. So such people are going to be ripe. They're going to be ready to accept him. People want not only spirituality today, they want leadership. They want authority. They want a direction. This is what people are craving today. Hence, Dajjal, he will be the perfect fit for these people. And these people will be a perfect fit for him. So why is this important? Why speak about this topic? Why mention Dajjal? You know, I personally like to, whenever I like to talk about a topic, I always like to think of its practicality and its relevance, especially from a dawah perspective. Now, the very first reason I wanted to share this is because we need to safeguard ourselves, brothers and sisters. We need to be aware. We need to be aware of what's going on in the world, the direction the world is going in. And therefore, we need to protect ourselves. And the best way to protect ourselves is the way the Prophet, peace be upon him, told us. The Quran, brothers and sisters, the Prophet, peace be upon him, has told us that the Quran is the book we need to hearken on to, especially when times get tough. This is the book you're going to find protection and guidance in. Surah Al-Kahf, the Prophet, peace be upon him, mentioned this particular surah, the 18th chapter of the Quran, and its direct relation to this figure of Dajjal. That we should memorize the first 10 verses, study this surah, because it teaches us, it exposes us, makes us aware of the deceptions of this world, and therefore trains us and prepares us to be able to deal with these issues. Secondly, for those that are looking for spirituality, you know, that are looking for something more than that type of dry atheism that Dawkins was promoting maybe a decade ago and he's still trying to promote. Those people that are looking for something more, that understand that there is a spiritual need, I would encourage you, first and foremost, to understand that anything you make up as far as a spiritual way is just something you've made up. There is no truth to it. And if you want true spirituality can only be experienced when you connect with your creator, when you recognize the creator of the heavens and the earth, your creator, my creator, and you recognize why he created you. Understand the purpose of your life, because that's what's going to elevate you as a human being. And then start connecting with him and learning about him and building a relationship with him. We refer to God as Allah. And the final revelation that this creator has sent, as guidance for you and me. It's guidance. It's there to benefit us, is the Quran. And I encourage you guys to read the Quran, to give it a chance. I know there's a lot of misconceptions out there. I know there's a lot of people that are saying a lot of crazy stuff about the Quran. But I want you to think about this. Why are people going out of the way to misrepresent the Islamic tradition? Why are they doing this? Maybe one of the reasons is, maybe the real reason is that Islam is the real solution. But they just don't want you to be aware of that. And there are many reasons behind this, but that's a topic for another video. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. You know, it's important that we are aware, you know, and if we're aware, then we can do something about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, take care. Assalamu alaikum.